Yo, what's good? This your main correspondent, Alan Taylor, and I'm back in the broadcast room yet again, always with another one. And yes, it is another one. So, listen, look, man, got a little something here I found, and it's coming from Lea County. I'm not sure where this at, and things like that, but hey. Of course, we're here on YouTube and we, figuring things out. But, apparently a young lady, a former deputy of Lea County, she's she's in an uproar about some type of new videos or something like that allegedly, came out and things like that with her stuff, allegedly. But what we're going to do now is, of course, like we always do, we're going to dive off into this and we're going to put these quarters, nickels, and dimes in on the times.
4 New Mexico law enforcement officers are facing criminal charges accused of circulating an explicit video of their coworker.
Tonight, we're hearing from the sheriff's deputy whose nude video police say was leaked by her own coworkers, costing her her job. News 13's Gabe Chavez spoke with the victim and her attorney.
It's been very hard.
Karina Tello had worked in law enforcement for 9 years. She never imagined her coworkers at the Lea County Sheriff's Office would cost her her job.
All of these females are actually, they were my friends.
Tello was...
Okay, I'm going to stop you right there. Real talk. Yeah, we just gonna go ahead on and put a maybe a nickel or a dime in on this. Ma'am, you are a deputy in a sheriff's department and things like that. So you are at a prestigious level within your community. You are you a person that people in your community look up to, as they should, because you're carrying a title in the community. You're pledging allegiance to protect people in your community and things like that. So now she's out here with the with the OnlyFans situation to a degree. I mean, maybe not.
Bitch, you're a Dorito. You was never chose. You're a Dorito, bitch. And you're mad that you're not chose, and you never will be chose.
I mean, allegedly. But either way it go, though, obviously it's a video that got leaked, and from what she's out here, she's clearly saying, well, she thought the women in her circle within her job and stuff like that are, were her friends and stuff like that. Listen, look, let me tell you people something out there. When you go to work on these jobs and things like that, those people are not your fucking friends. That you go to work.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
You go to work in order to work, okay? You don't go to work to make friends. Now, I'm not saying that it's totally impossible that you can't make friends at work, because shit does happen. But the thing of it is, she got herself involved with a group of bats that didn't have her best interests at heart, and it just is what it is out here. Let's keep going.
Was fired from her job as a deputy last summer after an explicit video of her was shared from an anonymous number. It was sent to not only her fiancé, but to a male coworker's wife, alleging an affair with Tello's coworker. Investigators say the video was also sent to 3 chief deputies and Sheriff Corey Helton.
So even after that, I didn't receive anything from the sheriff's office or from the sheriff himself, which is disappointing, because I really did have a lot of respect for the administration there.
Baby, you could have all the respect you want for the administration there. This is the deal here. Obviously, this video was very much real. Obviously it's not alleged anymore, okay?
And what the French toast is there to think about?
Obviously, this is not alleged anymore. Listen, look, man, this is wild right here. So they sent the video to her fiance and everything. So yeah, I guarantee you the wedding's off now. What? you know. Well, you know, he called it off. I guarantee he did that. Yeah. So she's sitting around here with the, you know, the sad face and things like that, you know, trying to justify something. Now, I'm not saying that these people were, you know, actually in the right for, you know, leaking this video and putting this information out there. I'm not saying that they were right either. But at the same time, though, too, what a lot of people don't understand is when all the parties that are involved are in the wrong, this is just a fucked up situation all around. It's fucked up.
You old fish-eyed fool.
For this incident.
Tello says this all took place after a disagreement with her superior, Sergeant Sonia Estrada, back in May. Investigators believe the video was sent out by Sergeant Estrada, Deputy Diana Jurado Garcia, a sex crime investigator, and Deputy Eileen Vizcarra, the Sheriff's Office Public Information Officer.
Oh, so now we see what's going on. Now we see what's going on here. So obviously, yeah. Look at the three amigos right here. Look at the three amigos right here. You know what I'm saying? You know, hey.
What the French toast is there to think about?
Look at the three amigos. So, you know, yeah. Especially, I guarantee you, hold on, I'll guarantee you right here. The lead amigo right here. Well, you know, the lead amigo right here was the chick right here in the brown. You know what I'm saying? She was the maddest bitch in the game. I guarantee you, she was hot.
So what the French toast is there to think
She was
about?
hot. You know what I'm saying? Baby girl was getting a lot of attention right there with them big brown eyes that she had and stuff like that. Y'all saw, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I smash her too. You know what I'm saying? You know, definitely, I'll smash the chick in the green and the chick in the black right here, and this other little chick over here with the little glasses stuff like that. I smash. I wouldn't keep though. You know, hey. But I guarantee you though, the chick in the brown, the light tan brown right here, she was pissed. So you know what I'm saying? There was too much attention at things like that. You know, women get catty like that. You know, especially in these jobs and stuff like that. Yeah. I guarantee you, baby girl sent that shit out and she got these other two on board with this stuff. For real, though.
A fourth member of law enforcement is also facing charges. Jal police officer Alyssa Porras.
I mean, they know better, especially being women. It's hard enough being a woman in law enforcement.
Tello says this has taken a huge toll on her and her family.
It's been really hard for me, for my family. You know, it's caused financial strain. I lost my job. I mean, I'd been in law enforcement for 9 years.
Tello says this is a lesson for everyone.
It's hard for me to believe that women in law enforcement are the ones that did this to me.
Baby, listen, look here. It's not hard for me to believe. It's hard for me to believe that you would actually allow yourself to be put on some type of footage, on some type of video when you're in that type of fucking position. What are you doing?
What the French toast is there to think about?
What the fuck are you doing?
You can't make this shit.
Who's responsible for all these holes in the street? You?
I mean, like, listen, look, man, the accountability is real. It just is what it is, man. You know, she made the video. Obviously, she made the video, you know, like willingly. Now, whoever put it out there, yes, they're in the wrong for doing so at the same time, too. But she's also in the wrong for allowing herself to be put in such a compromising fucking situation. It's just the truth. It's just the truth.
So I really just hope that, you know, people really think before they do anything, you know, what's right, what's wrong.
Gabe Chavez, KRQE, News 13.
Hey, it is what it is on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Listen, look, man, I got the part 2 to the situation. So we're going to go here now. And I'm about to bring this up real quick. Let's go here and see where we're at, baby. Let's see where we're at. Let's go right here, right now. So now she's this is the lawsuit part. You know what I'm saying? Same situation. Here we go.
The former deputy is suing the sheriff's office and others for violating her civil rights, claiming they fired her because of this.
Melissa Munoz spoke to her and another male deputy who had a similar incident happen.
Yeah, Shelly and Doug, both incidents involved private videos or photos being shared, but the outcome was different for each deputy. One was...
My question here is, and yeah, I stopped it right then. Like, you know, my question here is, why all you motherfuckers out here recording all y'all selves and stuff like that, and y'all in these positions as deputies and officers and stuff like that? Why are you putting yourselves in these compromising ass situations?
And what the French toast is there to think about?
I mean, like, why? What is really going on here? You know, and they said a dude also, you know, just then y'all heard it. It was like a dude also had videos and stuff like that was a part of the same deputy office, you know, the same police office that she was in, stuff like that, Lea County. Like, why are y'all out there recording yourselves in these compromising situations with other people? And I mean, like, and not being able to, you know, keep the footage for yourself and things like that. What is really going on here? What is really going on? What is the thought process of this? Well, you know that you're in these type of prestigious, you know, jobs and things like that, or careers and stuff. Like, this makes no sense, man. Come on now.
Fired while the other one was exonerated.
The only reason Karina was fired was that she's a woman.
Karina Tello's attorney speaking out after he says she was fired shortly after a nude video was sent out of her by her coworkers without her consent.
Did they get mad at Karina for doing? Making a private video in her own home and sharing it with a romantic partner. That is something a lot of people do, and it's no one's business.
No, it is no one's business, but at the same time, though, too, low key, if you go back and think on the first video that I showed y'all, yeah, she made a private video in her own home. Okay, true enough. But see, though, she was also in a whole situation to where at the end of the day, she made a private video with somebody else that wasn't her fucking fiance.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
Keep that in mind now. Keep that in mind. She made a private video, allegedly, with somebody that wasn't her fiance, because at the end of the day, them other women leaked that shit out and they sent that to her fiance. Like, stop it. Stop it. I know. I'm this right. I know I'm this right here.
You, Al Bundy, are a pig. I repeat, a pig.
Ah, shut up! See, I don't give a rat's ass what you think.
Yep.
And it's not wrong.
Tello says she told the Internal Affairs Office, but says nothing was done, so she reported the incident to New Mexico State Police.
And then the next day they brought me in, and it was a pretty big surprise when they terminated me at that point. All they really said was that I don't get along with people.
Her termination report lists 2 incidents of insubordination, but she says the issues were never brought to her attention.
I could have clarified all of that, and they could have reviewed everything themselves and seen for themselves that those claims were not true.
The report also shows she did not keep her private life unsullied or clean.
I wasn't the one that sent that to my administration. I never thought that would ever get out. And it was embarrassing.
Victor Murillo.
So before we dive off into the dude side, like, how did it really get out? I'm wondering here. How did it really get out? Because of course, if she didn't send it, the side dude that she had to send it. Come on now. They, you know, let's just go by what they said. She was in the privacy of her own home with the side dude now. She wasn't in there with her fiance, okay? You know, making these videos. She was with the side dude. So, you know, the side dude had to leak that shit. Or, even though, listen, look, man, I'm gonna get a little bit wild right here, right now on the suggestions. I'm gonna get a little bit even wilder. Real talk. It may not even been a side dude. It may have been one of them chicks that leaked the fucking video. How did they even get hold to the video? I'm just asking. Sometimes we got to put our thinking cap on. Sometimes we have to put our thinking cap on. Y'all remember that from the old school? You know what I'm saying? Our thinking cap, what they used to tell us in school and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Our thinking cap. How did those 4 chicks get hold to the damn video? If she was at her house with another man, how did those 4 chicks get hold to the video? Either the side dude leaked those videos to the 4 chicks, or either she was having an affair with one of the chicks and that bitch leaked it.
Well, what the French toast is there to think about?
But you're a Dorito. You was never chose. You're a Dorito, bitch. And you're mad that you're not chose. And you never will be chose.
Bill also works for the sheriff's office.
I had an incident where something got out as well of myself, and it was an explicit picture.
The department also opened an investigation into his conduct.
Exonerated me because I didn't do anything wrong.
The report states he wasn't wearing anything of his office clothing or being unprofessional. It displays poor judgment, but does not affect his work.
It just boggles my mind.
Okay, so was she wearing her, officer's clothing, things like that, which, be honest with you, as a man, like, let's say, you know what I'm saying, you want to bust down a chick and she happen to be a police officer. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, like, have her put on a little uniform, hey.
My friends, is the bottom line.
Hey. You can't make this shit up. Have her put on a uniform, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we all freaks out here, man. Don't try to sit there and play with me, because at the end of the day, y'all freaks out there too. You ain't fooling nobody around here on the bottom line. Real talk.
That she had to go through it so differently than I did. I'm not saying it's been a cakewalk on my end either, but I wasn't terminated. I didn't lose my job. Now, when it came to Karina and her video getting out, essentially they punished her for that. And I don't support that. And I believe it shows another disparity right there between female and male.
Murillo says even though he's been found free from wrongdoing, the work environment has become hostile. He claims he's been taken off of the SWAT team and other programs that he was previously a part of. Reporting in studio, I'm Melissa Munoz, KWT Action 7 News.
Now, I definitely disagree with this. I definitely disagree with this. And I think that, both parties need the proper justice on this situation, because, technically it's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Both parties are, doing what they doing and things like that. Shit happens to get leaked out. Of course, we got a lot more information on her shit than we do his. But, it's just, it's no way around this. I don't think she need to be, terminated like that. Or either if you're going to terminate her, terminate him too. I'm just being honest. But I know at the same time, too, and I'm no fool. It is biases. It is double standards in life for both men and women in certain things in life. And that just is what it is, man. It's sad, but it's true. And it's always been that way. And it always will be that way. But the thing of it is, though, somehow, whatever that young lady had going on, man, she had some people around her that she could not really trust. I'm talking about she could not trust these people with a grain of salt. And it just is what it is. And they ended up, putting her out there. They end up setting her out there. So yeah, it proves to you, man, listen, look, man, you got to watch your friends. You got to watch what so-called friends. You also got to watch these people that you work with, things like that, your coworkers and stuff. you know, you got to watch yourself at all times and make sure that you don't put yourself in compromised situations. And if you do, make sure that you ain't recording that shit. The people around you not recording it or whatever, you know, especially, you know, when you having intimate settings at your own home and stuff like that, which is crazy to me. But yeah, it kind of to a degree got a little setup action to it. It kind of got a little setup action to it. But you know what I'm saying, that's neither here nor there. And it is what it is though, man. Hey, shout out to all my subscribers. Mad love to y'all. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Make sure you ring that bell to be notified whenever I decide to post things. And like I always say,
and that, my friends, is the bottom line.
That, my friends, is the bottom line.
Katie, what are you doing? And she's like, a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do.